My name is Philip Robinson.
What you about to do?
What I'm about to do, though, different types of firearms. What we have for whether you want pistol, shotgun, what you want for medium, long range. Safety. We are safe.
That thing need a soundtrack. Damn.
So this is got a 13.4 inch barrel on it, which makes it a pistol because it's less than 16 inches.
Really?
I have my muzzle device inside a 14-inch handguard, so everything is nice and settled in here. You don't get a lot of flash. Also, I have a little key. I can turn this, drop my suppressor in there, and everything is housed inside the firearm.
Information and demonstrations in this video are for educational and entertainment purposes only. All firearms shown are handled by a trained professional in a controlled environment. Always follow laws and regulations regarding firearm use. Participants in this video do not endorse or encourage unsafe or illegal use of firearms.
I have the Honey Badger style stock on here.
Honey Badger.
Well, Honey Badger style brace. So it's got a short buffer tube.
Okay.
So it's got less travel. So I'm going to get less rock and recoil from my firearm. You see I've got
the
flat face trigger.
Yep.
With a boot on it. So you can get your finger on there. Slightly curved. I can take this off if I want. Or I can leave it on. It gives me the option. And it's adjustable.
What? Stop it.
So I can slide that up or down for wherever I choose to put my finger.
Word.
I have the angled front grip. Some people like the stick. I have the stick on the other one. That's simply because of where my light is. Because I can grab like this. But when I don't have a light on there, I like to get like this, get the thumb over the top, and it gives me more control at distance.
Gangster.
Okay.
That's hard.
I went with an ultralight frame, Leupold optic Daniel Defense grip because it's nice and rubbery. Feels really.
So that frame is light?
Oh yeah, it's way lighter than that one.
Wow. I wouldn't have thought. Really? That's crazy. I would not think that was that light.
I'm running my diameter on the gas system, adjustable gas system, bolt carrier group rated for fully auto, so I don't have to worry about heat, you getting too hot, if I'm running fast or anything like that. It's going to stay cool, and it's made for that, so it's not going to get warped or anything like that. That's what happens to some people's guns. It gets too hot and they warp their internals.
Wow, that's like what you said. You get what you pay for.
Yes.
Cheaper materials, and it's not made for battle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Most ARs that you buy off a wall, I would not fight with because they're just not made for that. This and that, I absolutely would. These are done my way.
Straight up.
We got the Cerakote, custom Cerakote, High Country Armory in Denver, Colorado. And even got a little personalization in here when we get in here. My daughter likes stuffed dinosaurs.
Oh, so I see it. Oh.
That's the shout out to Kira.
Oh, it's a dinosaur in here for the baby.
Yeah, this is something I just was like, you know what, I'm going to do it.
That's nice.
Some other stuff, and so
how long does it take you to do something like that?
So without the color, I can get one of these done in a couple of days. Throw the color on there. Everything's custom, and you got the fading, and there is no transition point, so everything's nice and smooth in between the colors.
It really is.
2 to 3 weeks, and paint job like this is definitely doable.
That's nice. Okay.
For magazine out, I'm going to rack the slide, make sure nothing pops out, and then I'm going to lock the slide open. I'm going to take a look inside the chamber. I see no round. I have no magazine. I like to stick my pinky in there, and I look in the chamber and make sure everything's safe.
Okay, gun safety.
Okay. So this is what we call the ZEV OZ9C Hypercomp. Okay. Cool thing about this thing is this is my concealed carry gun. When I'm in the range, I also wear it on my leg. This is a compact, not a subcompact. I don't really mess with subcompacts too much because the barrel's too short. It makes it more snappy. Now, the wonderful thing about this gun is the weight on it.
Yes.
It's evenly weighted. It's got some metal in it, so it's not 100% polymer frame. Number 2 that I like about this gun so much is the ported barrel.
Oh,
so
snap.
I fire my round.
Right.
Instead of the blast all coming out here, I have 4 portholes.
Nice.
It's going to allow pressure to release up. It's going to keep my muzzle down. I can rapid fire this gun.
Pow, pow, pow.
And I'm going to stay on target. Next thing I like about it is the flat face trigger.
So
that the curved triggers, I mean,
no, that really flat thing is nice. I didn't realize it was such a difference, and it really is.
Exactly. I get so much surface area from my finger on this pad on this trigger for a nice, easy press. Now, when you look at my arm, put this down real quick. You look at your arm, anatomically speaking, medically speaking, you have a tendon here, 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 and back here. If I get my finger all the way in the trigger with one of those rounded triggers, I'm gonna sit right here. When I press the trigger, these tendons engage. There's nothing I can do to push my hand over. Okay, so my shot's gonna go left. That's why trigger placement finger placement on the trigger is so important. If I have my finger too far out, the backside engages. There's nothing I can do about that. So this is a gross motor skill. When we're firing firearms, we want a fine motor skill. Okay? So I'm going to get out there. I'm going to get on my target. And I'm going to nice, easy press straight back. You see these tendons don't engage on either side. All right.
But it's...
So my eye don't get tired. All right. So you remember how I want you to pick it up and all that, right?
Kind of.
Let me see what you remember.
Where's the little... Oh, okay, I feel it.
All right. You see it in there?
No. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a little green. Oh, that's dope. What?
I don't miss. John Wick would have a problem.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Slap that thing in there.
All right. All the way up. You want to get this thumb up here. All right. Now get on in here. All right. Do your thing. Don't forget to breathe. Firearm, whether it's from my holster, from my leg, grabbing it off the bench, I call it toddler grabbing. Why? One, because toddlers grab everything like this.
Right.
But if I grab like that, my grip is already there. I don't even need my support hand.
Right.
Okay? And also, when I wrap around, where's my finger? It's on the frame. We do not go to the trigger till we're ready to fire. So, if I'm going to go single-handed, well, guess what? My grip is already there. Bang, bang. If I'm drawing from the holster, I have to go to the hip. But if you look here, that's a puzzle piece. It's the same shape as this other hand. Now watch me drop it in there.
Okay.
So it's already there. There's my grip, and I just drop that
in there. That open space you're saying is okay. Got you.
Look at that. It's a puzzle piece.
Word.
And then there's my grip. This is just my support hand. I can fire it out this, but this is nice and steady.
Right.
On the target. The next thing I teach people.
It's a good gun for a woman.
It is.
And I had a little green thing. I was like, oh, that's cute. Yes,
we have the hollow sun on here.
What is the green thing called that you see to target? Like, what was that called?
People call it a red dot. This model
it's a red dot.
is a hollow sun. It's a 508T.
Okay.
I have it in green because I fired guns so much and dealing with red dots and things like that. My eye gets tired.
Really?
Eye fatigue.
Yeah.
Green is much easier on my eye. I can shoot this all day and I won't get any drifters. So that's why I prefer green, but it does come in red.
I like the green,
I'm waiting
actually.
for them to come out with a blue.
Oh, really? Really?
But I love the green. I like the hollow sun. I can beat on this thing, as you can see. In and out of holster, running training, it's beat up, but it still works. I get guns and I beat on my guns. I run them. I don't get nice guns or build a nice gun and
shot test them.
Just keep it and just say, look at what I got. No, this gun, as you can see, it runs. There's holster wear, everything. This is my daily because it's that good of a gun.
It is nice.
If this dies, you need to know how to run your iron sights. Okay?
Iron what?
Iron sights. So your rear sight and your front sight post.
Okay.
If this dies, that's what you're going to use to shoot. Okay?
And
that's why I was saying, equal height, equal light. I want equal height of my front sight post inside my rear sight post. Equal light. I want equal space on left and right when you're looking through the front sight, when you're looking through the rear sight. Okay, that's going to keep you dead center. If there's less space on the left side than the right side when you're looking through here, your shot's going to drift to the left. If it's Vice versa, your shot's gonna drift to the right.
Gotcha.
If my pin in here, if my front sight post is higher than the rear, my shot's gonna go up. Okay, if it's like this and it's not even, my shot's gonna go low. So equal height, equal light.
Let me see if I can look in there and catch that. Let's see that. I see the green. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when we can do that on an actual iron sight gun, so you can actually see what I mean.
Okay.
But the cool thing about the green dot is I'm not worried about any of that. I put my dot where I want it and I press.
Straight up, yeah.
Cheat code.
Word.
Okay, but there's still things you should still learn because technology can also die.
Right.
So if you have,
you gotta be able to count on your fingers
down,
in case your calculator don't work.
Exactly.
Your phone die.
Fingers,
Yeah.
toes, all that.
Right.
So you want to learn the basics and the fundamentals of how firearms work, and then you can start adding on your upgrades. But people that have never gone and learned iron sights,
right,
if their stuff dies, well, guess what? You're assed out.
Right.
You gotta make sure this one's safe and clear. Safe and clear. There's no magazine in it. Slide lock open. So when speaking about the iron sights, here's an iron sight situation. I have no red dot, no cheat code on this gun. But I can shoot just as well with this one as I can with that one because I have the basics down. Okay, this one does not have the flat face trigger like you like. It is an upgraded trigger when you feel the pull, but you see that curve.
Right.
That's going to cause you to have to get around there to get on there.
Yeah.
But if you have the flat face, you can just kind of get straight in there and you got more surface area on the pad. Now, when we come to iron sights, this is what I mean. I want to put that green dot in between these two yellow.
Okay.
And there's a lot more work you have to do. Now with the red dot or green dot, you can fire with both eyes open. It gives you all your peripherals.
Right.
You can still see everything around, which I like. So if there's more than one person I'm dealing with, or if I'm running a course and I'm going from one target to the next target, I can see that target and get my sights onto it much quicker. This, the average person, is going to have to close their non-dominant eye. So you have one eye closed, which means you're closing off probably 40% of your vision, and you're focused down there.
For sure.
And when you're focused down there, it's the way your optics work. Your ocular eye is going to focus. Okay,
right.
So you're going to look through here. You're going to find this. You're going to put it on your target where you want, and then you heard me saying front sight, front sight, front sight.
Right.
That means focus on your front sight. Your target's going to become somewhat blurry.
Right.
But wherever this is, nice, easy press, that's where your round is going to go. I like the red dots because I get to focus on my target and not the dot. I'm looking at my target. This, I must focus on the sights. Deep,
right.
Chamber's clear. No magazine in. We're safe and good to go. So you'll see I'm running a hollow sun on this as well. And I have a 3x magnification. I can flip this to the side for up close. If I need to reach out at range, I just flip this over. And I have 3x magnification. Easy slap. Okay, but you'll see I have iron sights.
Okay.
If this dies, I can just flip these up and I'm going old school.
Straight up.
Okay. Now, this is mine, so I have things on it that I like. If I need to light up a target or blind a target, I can do that. And I have a laser in there just in case something's up close and I don't have a chance to shoulder it and get it out there. Oh. This is the O-light, so my hands stay right here when I'm firing. So I have control of the pressure switch right here.
That's
flashlight
hard.
And laser. Now I can change if I want to turn my laser on or off, or just have the laser or just have the flashlight with a selector right here.
Yeah.
The O-light uses a magnet to charge it, so you just stick it in, stick it on, sticks on, and it's USB.
USB flat trigger.
Yes,
That thing is
I like
beautiful.
the flat trigger. I love flat triggers. I could just get more of my finger on there and nice easy push. Press, not push.
Right.
This is actually an SBR.
Okay.
Short barrel rifle. Tax stamps and everything like that, so we are good to go here. But if you have anything under a 16-inch barrel, it makes it a pistol. So you can't have a stock on it.
Really?
You have to get a tax stamp if you want it to run like this. So if you want to get around that and have your shorter barreled AR pistol and have it legal, what we are going to do is we are going to put a brace on it. they were 223 rounds.
223.
And I will show you the difference in the rounds.
Okay. So what would an AR do that the pistol wouldn't do? Does it go further, or
it does go further?
It goes further.
Pointed tip round. It's got more powder. It's streamlined, so it's like your drag racing car or the land speed record cars. They look like a rocket
compared to the Jeff Gordon Monte Carlo car.
Exactly. So that car is made to split the air and go quick.
That's
so that's why you got your 500 miles an hour car, 400 mile an hour car running in the salt flats.
Swear, that's dope.
Okay, so compared to that, the 9mm round, that's your NASCAR. It'll go 200.
Okay.
But you can also turn with it. You can do more with it. So everybody talks about the big bad AR. I would much rather be shot with an AR than I would a 9mm round.
Why?
Well, and I'll show you the bullet type.
Yeah.
And you grab me a 9mm bullet and grab me a 223.
Talking about one's gonna go through and through, the other gonna stay in your body.
Exactly.
What?
Okay. So when we talk about round types, thank you, sir. We have our 9mm.
Okay.
Okay. 9mm, 9x19. You can say 9x19, 9mm, 9mm, parabellum. They're all the same.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have your 223 or 5.56 round.
Oh, okay.
So if I put this up next to this.
Oh, you can look at. Okay.
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 So this goes in pinhole size. If it doesn't hit anything, or if you're close enough, it's going to come out pinhole size through and through.
That's what surprised me about looking at the target after the AR. I was like, the precision. Like, I was like, so how? Now I see. Right.
Okay, so. So now, granted,
shoot,
I can pop you at 400 or 500 yards with this thing.
Right.
I'm not with this. If you're skilled, say you have an AR-9, a 9mm AR platform, I can hit 200 yards with this. It's going to do damage.
Right.
Okay, but this is going to slow down a lot faster than this.
This is cutting through the air. Shoot.
It's just moving. It's
right. Got you.
Skilled shooter, 400 yards. You're tagging with this. You're not with this. But this right here, blunted and round. Also, they have hollow point types and stuff like that. This is a very devastating round. Now, it's only a 9mm.
Right.
Your 45 is going to be about that thick around.
Right.
Okay. 40, chopped down 10mm. Those are devastating, slow-moving rounds. So, shoot me with this.
Oof.
Not this.
Okay.
And it's just very devastating.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like that one.
The CZ97B.
I love the CZ.
The 1911 is given to United States generals, stuff like that. That's that. Hey, I've got my star on my collar. That's their sidearm. The CZ97B, you'll see this with like Russian generals, stuff like that. I love this gun. It's got a really good weight and it's got a thicker grip. But the trigger pull is amazing on this. This is not the color it comes in. I painted it bronze.
Okay.
Just kind of give it some style.
Okay.
This is an amazing firearm. CZ97B, 45 ACP. So we're talking about a big, slow bullet. It's like stabbing somebody with a spoon.
Damn. Rip that shit back hard and then let it go. Yup. Knock that white out, baby.
The white?
All that cross in the middle, clear that out.
Me in the fucking nose.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
The Negotiator model.
Fired that Negotiator today.
This is the Negotiator Witness. So
The
this
Witness.
is a 2311 frame.
Okay.
So double stack 9mm, 4.2 inch barrel, I believe. They make the Negotiator Witness in 9mm and 10mm, and I believe they have a 45 caliber. But if you're gonna get the 45, you might as well just go with the actual Negotiator full size 5-inch barrel.
Okay.
The Negotiator it's a great concealed carry gun, and it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's a pretty gun. So we're gonna make sure this thing is safe and clear.
I don't think you have anything that
Magazine
isn't
out.
pretty.
And we're going to rack it, and we're gonna lock it open. Safe and clear. Nice short barrel, so you can conceal carry this. 2011 frame. It's not too thick, so if I were going to conceal carry this, it's not gonna print.
Right.
Nitride all in here. It's a sweet gun. It
I
actually
love it's
runs-
not gonna print.
Yeah, yeah.
The
you know,
professional terms is wow.
if I'm gonna conceal carry, the whole point is for
It's
people not to
concealing.
know.
Right.
And, you know, in
Right.
Colorado, there's 2 places where you can't open carry. That's Denver and Boulder. But I always ask people, why would you want to open carry? Well, I'm just protecting myself, let people know. Okay, so my question is Joe Bad Guy
Right.
is casing the area, decides he's going to do something bad.
Right.
Okay? He knows what he's going to do. You don't know what he's going to do.
Right.
He sees you're open carrying. Sees you got a firearm. He's like, cool.
See what it
Goes and gets his
is.
stuff. Comes back, decides to do what he's going to do. He's going to shoot you first. Because he knows you're a threat. I'm
Right.
going to take out my threat, and then I'm going to go after all the sheep. But I'm going to kill this lion first. And then I know that
Right.
has a gun. So
Hey,
why
that's
would you wanna do that?
facts.
Just go ahead and get your
Yeah.
concealed carry.
That makes so much sense. Stop trying to flex.
Exactly.
If you want to be the hero, and don't let everybody know you got a cape.
Exactly.
Fly when you need to.
Exactly.
That makes so much sense.
Why walk around flexing? The
Right.
whole point is protecting yourself or protecting your loved ones who you're with. Everybody
Right.
needs to know what you have.
Facts.
Until
Facts.
you
They
have
know what you
to use
have.
it.